So do you.
So how is the character coping in the new world of two suns?
You know, like I'm really happy to. It was a surprise that Echo loved space so much because to me she was such an earthy person and she did well before it. It's like she's a warrior and they're very visceral people, and so being in space I thought was going to be a departure, like a tough time for her. But she actually enjoyed it because she was like, "This is relaxing. There's no weird bears with two heads, etc., etc." But so I think she has a confidence going into the new world that she'll be able to handle it. But I think she's surprised at the ways in which she gets disarmed by it, which is always fun to play as the actor, the surprise threats that you don't see come.
So how long is it in this new world before Echo finds herself in some drama?
Pretty immediately, like maybe right away, like episode 2.
Episode 2 is like a nice break.
Yeah.
It's like coming in hot. Pardon me?
Well, I mean, you get to relax through all of episode 1. That's nice.
I was on the swing set. I watched Murphy do a fantastic airband rendition of whatever, And that was a fun day at work too. I was just like, this is the best day. But yeah, right away you saw how the premiere finished. So yeah, things happened pretty quickly to the rest of us too.
Because we obviously see, Bellamy and Echo get a lot closer in the previous season. How good is their relationship, going into the new season? And is that going to be tested fairly quickly?
I think like they balance each other really well. I think Echo's whole thing is she's very no drama. She's like all about getting to the point and being very objective and oriented on the goal at hand. And also she doesn't know everybody very much either, so she does, she's more of like the watchful passenger. But they do have their first fight on screen, so that was fun to do with Bob.
Like a physical fight?
No, we actually had that in season 4.
Yeah.
I flipped him on his back, which was also fun. But yeah, no, they do good. They balance each other out, but there is intention that happens this season. So,
Did Bob direct you in his episode?
Sure did.
How'd he do?
I told him I was going to give him a tough time. I said, Bob, I'm going to be a little brat on set, so I'm going to be. He's like, great. No, he did a great job. I mean, it was really, I'm sure you've heard this already today, he just took to directing so naturally. It was amazing to watch. And it brought him a joy when he was at, he's always joyful and fun at work and stuff like that, but he was just, discovering this new kind of side of him, and he's really good at directing, so it was really great.
Would you want to direct?
It's something that I've thought about, and I would, but I will process that later. I'm happy being behind as an actor.
But you watch when you're on set.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
A lot of actors don't. They're in their room. I'm fine. But they're making a show, and you can learn so much.
1,000%. What I typically do is you can go sit in the cast chairs and have a hangout, or just a moment to decompress from what you're filming. And it depends on the day, how stressful the day is, whether you need that or not. But Eliza is actually really good at this. When they're like, okay, this is your 15-minute warning, she'll stand up and kind of walk towards the set, and she'll just do that for herself. And she's quiet, but those are the moments, the 15 minutes before we start filming are the most important, because you get a sense of, you can see what they've framed up, that you can see the lighting. Hi, Boo-Boo.
No.
So cute. And you can get a sensibility about the camera lenses and the sizes and the energy and what's about to happen and stuff like that. So that's something that I've started adopting to, the last
So it's like unofficial shadowing.
Yeah, and it's good to be aware.
Of course.
You work on other projects with different people, and people aren't aware of how things are getting filmed or lenses or whatnot. Those little things that you should learn on set. But when you quietly go and observe, it gives you so much information. So.
And this is the start of book 2 as well. So does it feel like a new show going into it, or does it very much feel like the same with the
It feels like a completely different. You know what? This is like the beauty of the season is it felt totally different as an actor walking into the space. And I remember like I turned around and I looked at everybody and I was like this is just like visually and the colors and everything were so different, and yet in such an interesting way, like there's woven in all of the themes and the ideas and symbols of the previous seasons. Hi, Jason.
Spoiler, please.
You guys are my
Casual walk of
I'll come clean up after time.
yes.
And I was wondering as well with Maddie now as the commander and the Maddie Clark relationship, how's that going?
That's something that I've processed a lot, you know, like as Echo's understanding spirituality and technology, because she was very, very committed to the Asgata theology.
Yeah.
And then she lived in space. So I was like, where does that land her? You know, when she got explained all the things that have gone on over the last whole, 6 years or whatnot. And I think that, I think she's agnostic. I think that she's processing that for herself. But I do think that she does have an undeniable commitment to Maddie, that she just can't, following the commander is a part of her fabric, and she's still learning so much too, which is so interesting because she's so capable. So it's an interesting thing to play as like someone who's like learning all these new things and someone who's also very capable, physically capable human.
And will she go against Clark? Sometimes Clark will do things that Maddie doesn't want in a protective, motherly way. Is Echo going to be there on Maddie's side?
That's a difficult one to answer. I don't know how to answer that clearly.
We've lost so many characters over the seasons. Are there any that were close to your heart that you miss?
Of course. Oh my God. I was devastated. I mean, like every season you get devastated, which is kind of the fun of the 100 too. Mm-hmm. It's like the surprising, like, oh, wow. The losses of the show. But I mean, I miss characters, but they've become friends. So like as the actor, I'll miss certain energies on set. Like I miss Rowan, and I miss Nadia, I miss, Luna, I miss Chelsea and Chris and stuff like that.
And you've obviously got like essentially 400 potential characters in the cryopod.
Oh yeah.
So we know that initially you've got kind of a landing crew, and then you're going to see more. Mm-hmm. How long does it take for us to kind of see everybody, wake up, essentially, open up those pods?
There were people that were there for longer than I had anticipated. At the end of the season, I remember being like, thank God you're out. Like we needed you, we missed you. But, there's people that show up kind of in the middle that are integral to the story. Yeah.
And the trailer looks beautiful, and the new world looks really neat. And is there any particular sort of scent or part of that you really enjoyed? Because we tend to see you guys all like in the mud fighting kind of a bit more, and now you look like you've got a kind of a home. Really.
Is there any part of the trailer that
any part of that set?
Oh my gosh, the whole set is amazing. Like when the writers, like for their episode, they'll fly down the writer, So it was like every time there was a new episode, I would remember being like, have you seen this yet? Like come, welcome. And everything was just so visually stimulating. And there is this one like party scene in the trailer that looks like a little bit of a disco party. That was like such a fun day to shoot. Like all of us were like, where are we? What is happening? And that was really fun.
I think it must be the first time I've been clubbing in like
1,000%. I was like, wow.
They send the writer down when the episode's being shot or before, so they get ideas on how to write it.
No, when?
So they get that's cool for the writer.
Yeah.
They get to see it shot.
Yeah, we need them there, to help us.
Right.
Yeah,
That's true.
Sorry.
Thank you.
And
Any other questions?
Are we done? Sorry. And I wanted to know as well, like with the Allegius 4 crew as well coming in, we know like you're going to have those new characters as well. Are you going to be interacting much with them? Because we pretty much saw you with Space Crew last season. You didn't get that much chance to play with the others.
I know. I want to play with the others.
Yeah.
Give me the others.
Will you get a chance?
Yes, I will. Yeah. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we haven't even danced on yet in terms of the trailer and whatnot. That other friends I play with too. New friends.
Brilliant. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.